Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Tactics Ogre. Let's continue the descent into Hellgate B80. Still the same thing? Yep. I still have my cold, but the show must go on. Or the descent must go on. Whatever. Alright. What have we picked up? We have picked up the Evil Spear. Direct attack weapon, a spear that belongs to a messenger of hell. It is said that it will boost up sadness and desperation. Belonging dark, weight plus 51, target 2, strength plus 43, holy resistance plus 5. So let's compare this. It is not as good as Igunis. It is substantially heavier and slightly less powerful. So yeah, there's really no reason to equip that. I believe we already looked at the Dark Hammer. So let's go ahead and just categorize that. There we go. Let's see. I don't think I picked up any other interesting items. I have picked up, however... let's actually get onto Radlum. I have picked up Asteroid. Dragon magic. Call a meteorite from the sky and gives all enemies damage. MP consumption 80, target infinite. And Snapshot. MP 0. Dragon magic turns the user's body into a sword. The higher the user's ability, the better the sword becomes. MP consumption 0, target infinite. This is probably the most overpowered thing in the game. Even more overpowered than Petrify. Although that may be debatable. Yeah. Petrify may beat that out, especially considering that you've had it a lot longer. So what this does is you equip this on a character that can cast spells. So, for example, you can equip it on Ald, JG, Bobo, but not Zerfall, but you could equip it on Lethal. You could equip it on Grimmith, Ellie, Islandwee, Gilwen, Min, but not her crabbiness. You could equip it on Kurt. You cannot equip it on Junk, or Phoebe, or Lionheart. Which was actually one of the things that I was saving them for. I forgot that you can't equip it on them. So I may just drop them. There's no real reason to keep them around, to be honest, since I can't equip it on them. So what happens is, go ahead and equip Snapshot. So, like I said, anyone who can cast a spell can equip Snapshot. Anyone. You equip it, in battle you use it, and the character disappears and is replaced by a bag. At the end of the battle, you get the bag, you get the item. They literally become a sword. Like, if Min used it, you would get a sword named Min. If Grimmith used it, you would get a sword named Grimmith. Why that is overpowered is because the stats of the sword are based on the stats of the character. So, let's say we turned Grimmith into a sword. You would get a fire element sword, which already means that you equip it on a fire element person, and you get elemental affinity with it. In the case of Grimmith, you would get a sword that has a strength of 67. Now, he's a spellcaster. His strength is 133. He's not very physically strong, and already you get the best sword in the game in terms of damage output. In addition, it would have intelligence of 132. because strength and intelligence are divided by 2 to get the stats of the sword. You would get agility plus 31, vitality plus 19, mentality plus 46, dexterity plus 30, because all of those are divided by 5. And it all rounds up. And then you'd get luck plus 5, because that's divided by 10. So you would get incredibly powerful weapons. If I turned Bobo into a sword, it would have a strength of 119. So his sword right now, which is one of the more powerful weapons in the game, strength plus 34. Replace that with 112. Yeah. It's pretty powerful. And of course, you turn a wizard, one of the spellcasters, the primary spellcaster characters, into a sword, and you get a massive boost in intelligence. You equip that on another spellcaster, and their magic is just insane. So, I will be doing this. Like I said, if you turn Grimmith into a sword, it would be a fire element sword. If you turn Bobo into a sword, it would be earth element. JG would make wind element. Lethal would also make wind element. Ellie would make fire. Islandwee would make water. Gilwen would make water. Min would not make wind. She would make holy. That was actually one of the reasons why I was holding the fairy around, because I thought that you could turn the fairy into a holy weapon as well, but I forgot that you couldn't equip Snapshot on the fairies. So, I am going to have to make another Angel Knight in order to make a holy sword. I think you can get, I'm pretty sure you can get or multiple copies of the Snapshot spell. I'm not sure if you can get that multiple copies at the same time. I think the game may check to see if you have one in your inventory first. So I would need to get out of here, use it, and then come back in. That one I got dropped from a Tiamat, so that's what I would be looking for on another run. I'm not sure if you have to get down below level 75 in order to get it. I know that in my previous playthrough of this game, I never actually got to the end of Hellgate, but I did get the Snapshot spell. So I really don't remember how deep I actually ended up going. If anyone has any anecdotal evidence on when they were, when they themselves got the Snapshot spell, I would appreciate that. Anyway, we did pick up a few new abilities that I don't think that I talked about. Let's see. I don't know if we talked about Dracul. It will enhance the power of a weapon, target 2. Basically, that would do double your weapon's damage. Only works with a sword. Devil Cry. It will take away the user's strength, but gives tremendous damage to the enemy. I believe we talked about that. Knocks you down to a couple hit points, and deals damage. I don't remember what it's based on. I can look it up. Mega Bolt. Turn mental power into lightning. Target 2. That's based on mentality. We've got Fire Wave. Turn mental power into fire. Again, based on mentality. That one, Devil Cry and Mega Bolt require the use of a claw, an axe, a hammer, or a spear. So that's why they have these two. Fire Wave. Fire Wave may also require that. I don't remember. I just gave it to him because he was fire and I wasn't going to be turning him into a weapon. Who else got abilities? Alistair has Rage. Turn the user's fist power into direct damage. You have to have no direct attack weapon equipped. So basically, a character with bows, crossbows, the paragon. But this wouldn't work on lethal because right now he's got the paragon and claw. Sistina got relic, which I think she would lose if we went through the Forbidden Power side quest, which we'll eventually go into. Turn the target into stone, target 2. So that deals damage and petrifies. It's another one of those, spear, axe, etc., etc. So I just gave it to her because she uses a spear. She's going to be around for a while, at least. And that's about it. Of course, we got Fudo early on. So let's go ahead and end the edit mode. I will probably wait until I get out of here before I use Snapshot. Incidentally, any named character that you equip it on will refuse to use it. So you can't have Sistina use it, for example. And of course, Ald can't use it. My recommendation is, of course, if you're going to use that, toss the characters into a whole bunch of training battles with the CPU control, and just level them up really, really high. That way you'll get even more out of them. To a certain extent, if you ever plan on turning the character into a weapon with Snapshot, I'd actually kind of recommend against using, giving them cards. Intelligence and strength would be okay to give them. Everything else, not really worthwhile, because you have to get multiple cards for each point of increase. Oh, also, if you use it with a ghost, you get a dark-type sword. So, Angel Knights give you holy swords, ghosts give you dark-type weapons, and then the character's individual elements to dictate what else they get. So I'd like to get one of each, eventually. Alright, we've got a Death Dragon. I'm not sure if we've encountered one before. Although it is a descendant of a divine dragon, it has fallen to the darkness. Produces ice breath, which has a sleep effect. Cannot be persuaded. Hoping that will drop a specific weapon. We've got a few Lucifer Crows, and 2 white dragons. It seems a little weird that the white dragons are fire, but whatever. The treasure items are... Actually got one right back up here, and it's just an orb. And we've got one right here. The enemies start down here. There are a few paths they can take, not that way. They can go around here and then take these stairs, or these stairs up. Well, let's start by getting this orb. A dark orb. It's fine. So a character that uses Snapshot will count as a death, and it will go into the death toll counter, which on this game is currently at 0. On the Chaos Path, we have not lost a single character. Not even a monster. One of the interesting things is that when I was doing some testing to see exactly what the how much it or what exactly the stat generation was, I did have a character actually use the incantation itself, which was pretty interesting. Definitely makes it clear that they know what they're doing when they use it. I tried to have Sistina use it so I could see what would happen, and she said something along the lines of, I have a bad feeling about this. See ya. Not that she actually left my party. Not sure what my range will be. I'll probably cut off. Might not even be that good of an idea to do that. Wait, let them come to us. Maybe I should actually go after them. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's poison mold. Yeah, I think we'll actually go forward. Take the battle to them. Certainly when the dragons get here, that would be a good idea. It is kind of hard to see the exactly where everything is on. I think I'm going to have to pull people forward here. Unfortunately, that dragon will probably be coming up first. Well, I suppose I can go around this way. With her. I do like how complicated some of these maps are, but definitely makes for some slow going at times. Just have Zerfall teleport through the wall. How he knew it was through there, I don't know. Alright, would not be able to get that one. Maybe this one? Let's try it. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, 1 point of damage. Not too worried about that anymore. Only 38% chance of hitting. I was not expecting that that to hit me in the back of the head, but wow, the difference in damage there is huge. 123 damage to 1 damage. Nice block. Oh, plus 35 defense there. It's only plus 15. Why is that? Oh, -10 to earth and water, +10 to fire and wind. Wow! Oh, no wonder he's on poison mold with only a +4. Wow! Oh man. Oh, that's really good. That is really good for all of our archers, actually. $150 damage. You know what? Let's go after this one that's on the poison mold. 187. Whew. I'll just kill it. I left a bag. And you are fire, so that's going to work out for you. Water. Well, I think he's dead. Damn. And what did he drop? A dexterity card. Ooh, that's good for Zerfall. Oh, man. Oh, Zerfall with that fire element. You guys all water? You two are fire. Oh, that's not good. Luckily, that doesn't bother her that much. She doesn't have any damaging spells or anything like that. I think I will charge up Hobberin, though, even though he's got enough at this point. Yeah, I need to pay a little bit more attention to the elements on some of these maps, I think. Poison mold is actually not quite as bad for the earth, guys, but I imagine that, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that it's got 18 to 26 and 10 to 18. It just is not as good terrain anyway. Let's go ahead and wake Bobo up. Although maybe I should have healed up Ald. Well, the dragons aren't coming up that fast, so it's probably not a big thing. This is great terrain for Sistina as well. Of course, that also means it is going to be great terrain for those fire element dragons. That kind of sucks. Oh! There you go, Zerfall. Do your Bust-A-Wolf on it. 271 damage! Wow! Oh, that is so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, I want to put her to sleep as well. Alright, you know what? You can just die. Charmed it to death. Yeah, I'm not going to step on the poison mold. We'll get Ald back. Unfortunately, I do not have the clear rod. Probably should have given that to him. Oh joy, a life rock. I guess I can just use this on her. I'm not getting experience points for doing anything, so it doesn't matter that much. Alright, so Bobo, not actually the best person for this part, but let's bring him along anyway. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait for those dragons to get around. Kind of meant to put Canopus right there, but whatever. So I want to kill the fire element dragons first, ideally. Because they will drop cards. Speaking of cards, let's go ahead and grab this dexterity card for Zerfall. 2 points up. It's always good. Well, you've got the MP. Let's see if we can petrify that guy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good. Olivia woke up. Probably wasn't the best place to move him. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I did charge you up, yep. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That wall is blocking us. Okay. So I need to pull her out, I think. That's one of the annoying things about the heal all. It's got an infinite range, but it's still line of sight. Alright, let's see if we can petrify those two. Good. Alright. Alright, I can't go that way. I gotta come down. That's a stone floor, so we'll just go right there. We'll plop Zerfall right there. I'm going to hold off on attacking the Death Dragon. Like I said, I suspect it will be dropping an item, so I kind of want to kill it last. Well, more than kinda. I'm gonna kill last. 150 damage. Whew. Even to a petrified dragon. It is nice that we're able to, we're still able to control the map, though. Let's go ahead and heal up Ald. Get Olivia out so that she can start healing up some of the other people who've taken some damage. I wonder if we can hit that one. Probably not. Nope, didn't think so. That is going to be an issue for Habarim. You can't get by that that one dragon. There's just a single tile that's granting access. Just have you sit. Bobo should be able to get by. Yeah, we'll get you right there. Yeah, still 113. It's respectable. I'll certainly take it. Alright, let's see. You do need a little bit of healing. Can you... Good, you can see him to heal him. Excellent. Alright, can't quite get to the, spot there. 53 damage? Yeah, why not? Ah, not quite dead. A little bit more. You will kill Argo, though. Left a Vitality card, which I would like to get for Habarim, but that's not going to happen. Alright. Let's save state again. And a Water Orb. I'll take it. Go ahead and heal up Habarim for that 40 hit points. Probably won't actually heal up Zerfall. He's just like 20 hit points down or something like that. It's not really a big deal. Do a little bit on him. Not even sure why he's down a little bit. Ooh. Dexterity? Yeah, dexterity. Gimme. Nice. Oh, good. Canopus can move before he took any damage from the poison. Alright, so we want the Vitality card for 218, 180. I guess we'll have Bobo take it. How much would you do? 75? Alright, that's fine. Three points. Nice. More vitality is always appreciated. Alright, now we can start working on taking care of this dragon. I imagine that Hobberim, whenever his turn comes again, will be able to do so. Yep. No, it looks like not, but let's save it anyway, just in case he gets a critical. Wow, this episode is actually running quite long. I guess it's the lengthy battlefield that's really doing it. Alright. Can you kill it? Probably not. Nope, did not get a critical. Alright. Zerfall can take him out. And let's go ahead and save again, so we don't have to go through all that if I get a crappy group of enemies in the next battle. I'm actually kind of thinking about, well, partly it'll depend on how this cold goes, but when I'm ready to go back through after I've already done all of, after I've gotten through the first time, of streaming some of that, just because, I mean, I gotta run through it all, and I'd like to get, you know, try to get back into streaming. Let's see, we got a whole bunch of money, and there we go, the Oricon Sword. That's what I was hoping for out of that battle. So let's go ahead and get a save state right there, and let's see what the Oricon Sword has stat-wise. I don't know if it's really going to be all that good for anyone, to be honest. So it is a substantial boost in damage, but speed drops by a fair bit. Still, it's not as bad as Balmuk. On the other hand, Balmuk is two-handed. Let's see what the stats are. Direct attack weapon. According to the legend, whoever gets the sword will be able to communicate with the gods. Belonging holy, weight plus 39, strength plus 45. So it is, it's got a good strength to weight ratio. Holy resistance minus 5, and dark resistance plus 10. That said, Fafnir is a dragon slayer. And I've definitely, and I'm not sure if the extra damage really shows with the, I mean, because Bobo as a Dragoon should be getting extra damage as well. Yeah, sure. Try it out for a little while, at least. It is a holy weapon, too. Fafnir is just, physical. So holy should be pretty good. Now, if there's anything that has a holy attack, he'll take a little bit more damage from that, but that shouldn't really be a thing. I suppose maybe if we encounter some fairies who do holy bolt or something like that, or we get some light bow spells or something like that, but I think it's not gonna. I don't think it's really gonna be an issue. So yeah, the Oricon Sword. The Oricon Sword, I believe, has some stat effects to it. Let's see. Yes. It boosts intelligence, actually. So that's actually not a bad thing for Bobo. Oh, that is something that I should mention. I would say that if you're going to turn someone into a weapon with the snapshot spell, when you do the training and the leveling and training, fully load them out in other equipment. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what it is. There's the equipment that improves stats on level up. Just give it all to them. Let me see. What could you actually do? Any of the one-handed swords like Oricon, you could certainly do. That would be good. The Dragon Sword is two-handed. Holy Spear is two-handed. The Evil Spear is two-handed. I think the Dark Hammer might be one-handed. Let's see. Nope, that's two-handed. The Blood Axe, probably two-handed. Yep. So you wouldn't be able to equip the shield. I'm thinking of what you could do. Because if you went with a two-handed weapon, then you could equip the armor. Some armor that improves stats. And unfortunately, at that point, you got to go with I think warrior equipment for the rest of it. And even then, it would just be the helmet. There aren't any other helmets that do anything, so yeah. So if you can go with now the Ogre armor does improve strength, so that wouldn't be. I mean, you could go with the Ogre armor, the Oricon Sword, which is one-handed. Some of the staves that are one-handed that improve stats, and then you can get a shield, and then you could go with the Warrior Gauntlet. Well, no, you already have the shield. And then the Warrior Helmet. The Warrior Helmet, I think, would basically be on anyone that you're doing this with, because you just there aren't any other helmets that do that, and you need you'd have the slots. So anyway, just kind of spitballing, thinking out loud, kind of thing. Let's see, what is it? Eros. Eros is one-handed, so you could do that. That would improve dexterity. Paragon is one-handed. You could do that, although that would replace a weapon or a shield. So anyway, when we come back, we will be on level 85. See you then, everyone.